Another day, another individual gunned down by the police and killed. This time it happened in Charlotte, North Carolina, where 28-year-old Daniel Kevin Harris was killed. One interesting aspect of this incident is that Harris is actually deaf. So he was being pulled over for speeding, I believe. And somehow the two cars became damaged in some way. We don't know exactly how.
They haven't released the dash cam footage yet.
Yeah, so we don't know exactly how both cars got damaged, but we know that once Harris got out of the vehicle, at some point he was shot one time and he was killed. One time he was killed.
One shot.
Yeah. So from police reports, they say an encounter happened and he was shot. Okay, but that kind of conflicts with what neighbors say. Neighbors say as soon as Harris got out of the vehicle, he was shot and killed. As soon as he got out of the vehicle. What's also interesting, I think, is that detectives say that Harris was actually trying to sign language.
So detectives, that was the statement was he was trying to sign language. So what they're saying is at the time, they knew he was trying to sign language. If that was the statement based on the encounter or the situation, detectives that was actually there. So if they knew he was trying to sign language, then
I don't.
Maybe he was sign language in like very belligerently,
like really aggressively and stuff.
Like I'm gonna kill you. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Like. Gang signs? No, I don't think so. He wasn't a good gang.
I'm wondering,
like, what kind of like what prompted the gunshot? Like, I'm interested. I'm
the
not
killing.
The killing. I'm not like, taking any side on in this matter because we don't know.
But I haven't seen the tape.
We haven't seen the tape, but just the vagueness of the police statements. I'm just like,
and like I said, those two comments are kind of conflicting to me because if there's an encounter, how was there also Harris trying to sign language? Because that seems like that was an attempt to communicate, right?
Well, I mean, like you said, both cars were damaged. So, and I think from reading the story, apparently he didn't notice the car was behind him. He didn't notice the police car was behind him trying to pull him over. So apparently it was a longer chase. It wasn't a chase. It was a longer pursuit.
Yeah.
Of a speeder than normal.
We can assume that he didn't. I mean, he's deaf, so he didn't hear the sirens. If there were sirens.
It could have been something where the cop was like, finally he got over and he hit him. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes that happens when people they get annoyed. Right. People running, whether it be on foot or in a car, they kind of like put an extra tap in there.
Exactly.
So that could have been how the car got damaged. Maybe he's trying to, push him over. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But the main point is
why the shot.
If they knew he was trying to communicate with sign language, it's not. They didn't notice any weapons,
and they came to a stop right outside of his home. It was right outside his home, so he died like just feet away from his door. Like we said, we don't know exactly what happened because we have not seen the videotape, and if the videotape even shows what happened, shows the shooting, but these details don't really add up here. Like I said, I mean, if the neighbors say they saw it, and the neighbor said as soon as Harris got out of the vehicle, he was shot. But if he
they didn't say anything about finding a weapon on Harris either. No kind of weapon.
And if he was shot right after he got out of the vehicle, then he must have been sign language and like as he got out of the vehicle. Why the shot?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. I hope we see.
Yeah, I hope we do.
So we can, iron all this out.
This is North Carolina.
Oh, and they just signed that. Oh man, McQuarrie.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is North Carolina. We did
the story
where
body cam footage and dash cam footage wouldn't be available to the public. You had to file like a special request for it, and he still may not get it after that.
Yeah.
So we may not.
Now it hasn't gone into effect yet,
but,
but still, could they delay this till after it goes into effect and say, well, we just signed that bill and we don't feel like releasing this dash cam, so we're not going to do it because it's way too inflammatory.